Everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a gift bag out of an ordinary greeting card envelope. So first off, what you need to do is seal the flap all the way around. Usually an envelope doesn't have adhesive all the way. You need to make sure you get it into the corners too. So I'm just going to seal that up. I'm using Scotch quick dry adhesive. I really like the way it sets up so quickly. Okay, and then to decorate it, I'm going to use a stamp and just randomly stamp an image around to kind of jazz it up a little bit. So I always like to stamp off the envelope or off my paper, kind of going in just a random pattern. I don't want it too perfect, just something to jazz up the plain envelope. So that's the back side, and then I'm going to stamp the front. Any stamp will do. Some people may want to use stickers, or maybe let your kids draw or color a picture on there. This is just kind of when you need a bag and you don't have one handy. Now, next step we're going to do, stamped on both sides, we're going to measure off the sides and the bottom. So I'm going to take my ruler and my bone folder, and I'm going to go ahead and just use the inch width on this one and just score it on both sides real simply, and then along the bottom. And then once I do the bottom, I'm going to actually do a triangle, divide this square at the bottom into a triangle. Kind of helps you fold it. And I'm going to do the other side just to make sure, since it's two layers, that it went all the way through, and I've got nice score lines here as well. And let's do one on the bottom again here. Okay, now just snip off whatever you want to on the top. I'm going to take about probably 1/8 of an inch off. And now we've got a bag. And the next step is to fold up the bottom. This is probably the most difficult part of the whole thing. Folding the sides in is easy. It's just tough getting that bottom going. So if you have something like a block of wood, or maybe a large rubber stamp, or something that will help you square it off, it makes it much easier. So I'm just going to my guidelines here that I've scored on it, and this is my goal, to fold in a little triangle on the bottom like this, making sure that it's squared up here with my score lines. Looks pretty good. Then I just need to put some adhesive here on the bottom. So I'm going to squirt a little bit here and on this flap as well. Okay, we just fold those down, and then I can just apply pressure through the bag like this, just to make sure we seal those. Okay, now we need to get our score lines again for the side of the bag. So we're just going to fold it in like this. This is really simple. I'm sure many of you have done this before. Then I'm going to fold it over like that. So there's my bottom of the bag. Now I've got to put my little gift in here. So I'm just going to throw in a little bag of candy here. Toss that in, and then after I've folded the bag down, I'm going to punch 2 holes with just your standard 1/4 inch hole punch towards the center, maybe 1/4 inch apart. Actually, if you have another type of hole punch, doesn't really matter. It's not going to the hole's not going to show once the ribbon's through it. I'm going to add a little tag to this, so I'm going to use my Paper Shapers tag punch Just punch out a tag shape. Punch the hole in that. Then I'm going to add the stamp from Printworks. It says "For You" on it. So I'll just stamp that here at the bottom. Went off the tag a little bit, so I'm going to stamp it up a little higher. And then using my Copic, I'm just going to color in this heart. Just a little pink Copic. And then we take some ribbon and thread it through the tag and then through the front of the bag, back around, obviously, and through back to the front. Okay, now I just need to tie the ribbon, get my tag hanging down there like that. Get that stuff out of the way here. And then you'll have to play with your bow and get it just how you like it. For some reason, every time I need to tie a bow, it needs adjusting when I'm finished. Okay, and then I'm going to trim my tails on my bow. A little crooked, but it's the thought that counts, right? So there you go. Gift bag made out of an envelope. Fun, simple, easy. Try it. Thanks for watching. Bye.